Get ready to match the stars from the Love Boat. Fred Grandy, Red Summers, Charles Nelson Reilly, Dolly Martin, from Vegas, Bart Braverman, and Mary Wickes, as we play the star-studded big money match game. And now here's the star of match game,
Oh, hello.
How are things at the club, darling?
Wonderful.
Just
That's right.
We are meeting for lunch, aren't we?
We're
At the
playing
club.
pool next to the bar room there.
What does it say? Billiards,
Well, now, wait a minute.
Billiards.
This Latin major here...
I wasn't a Latin major.
What were you a
Don't
major?
get so defensive.
Latin majorette.
You took Latin?
Yeah, I took a little Latin.
Yes. Well, read it.
Quad aero spero.
See?
Means canceled after 13 weeks. Took a little Latin.
All right, would you greet Mike White and Sergeant Edith Daniels over here? This is the second game they're playing. Mike won the first game. He's got $500. You remember Mike, don't you?
Sure.
Mike is studying...
Yes.
I
work at a little TV station in Bloomington, Indiana, and
Yep.
I study UFOs.
UFOs, right.
Great.
And Sergeant Daniels is stationed at Victoryville near here.
Georgia Air Force Base in Victorville.
Oh, in Victoryville.
Victorville.
Victorville, yeah. Never been there.
You can't get
Victorville.
anything right.
Right.
Named after Victor Buono. Do you know that?
Is that right?
Yeah.
Victor Bono.
They didn't want to call it Buono Town, though. Get into trouble with that.
All right, we're in the middle of round 2 here.
cares?
And that means, Edith, you have 1 to tie and 2 to win. Let's see what happens with this final game for these two people. Sid said, my date last night was so frigid.
How frigid was she?
Oh. She was so frigid. Her chaperone was a blank. That's how frigid she was. Yeah. Everybody ready up there? I'm ready down here, so we'll go to Edith. Sid said, my date last night was so frigid, her chaperone was a blank.
Oh, that's a hard one. Chaperone was
You know what frigid means.
right. So,
What does frigid mean?
frigid means that she was afraid or nervous, you know. scared,
Afraid or nervous?
frail. That's what comes to my mind.
Well, I guess that's about all I can say to you. You want to read it out loud? Just see if it...
So frigid.
You can read it out loud if you want.
Sid
Doesn't
said,
want to.
Yeah.
my date last night was so frigid, her chaperone...
You guys a choir group or what?
No, that's an acquired talent.
She was so frigid, her chaperone was... cold?
What? Well, frigid means cold, you see.
Oh, an Eskimo.
An Eskimo.
Can you see her doing the battle orders that fast if
Yes.
the plane is in trouble?
Like to get landing instructions from her?
Right. All right, Fred.
Well, that was a good answer. I have another one. An abominable snow cone, snowman, whatever.
Right. Very good.
There you go. Very funny.
Anything cold here?
The old story. Oh, would you like a taste?
Yes.
The old story of the tortoise and the hare. It took her a little time, but Eskimo it is.
Finally said it. All right.
Got you covered, Sarge.
Eskimo. So that one begins. What do you have down here? Eskimo. What do you have, Bart? Snowman and Eskimo. Come on down, Edith. And take your place on that little blue dot there. It matches your uniform. It's almost Air Force Blue. Mike White here had a pretty good stroke of luck. He's got $500. Our best wishes. Thank you for being with us. Mike White has been. Goodbye. Now, Edith, here's the way it is. You could win over $10,000 here with a little luck and skill.
Over
By just-
10,000?
Over 10,000. Yes, because if she wins a 500, you know, on the top line there, plus the 10,000, that would be 10,500. Just got to look at this tie on the monitor. And I want to thank my daughter Lynn for buying it for me, because it really is a beautiful tie. Isn't that a beautiful tie?
That is pretty.
Lynn is beautiful.
She's beautiful. Thank you.
It's a nice looking throat, too.
Right, doesn't it?
We polled a studio audience not too long ago and said, write down your best answer to this. Pints of blank.
Oh, boy.
We'll give you $500,
Okay.
Edith, if you match their most popular
Alrighty.
answer. For matching the second most popular answer, $250. Then if you match a third, you get $100. 3 of these 6 loons will help you here. Which one do you want?
Fred.
Pints of cream?
No.
Okay.
Edith, come over here, sweetheart.
Okay, so
Want to
don't.
just settle down? Hope somebody kicks a field goal through your face. Pints of blood.
Pints of blood.
Sure now, huh?
Pints of beer.
Pints of beer.
Very English.
Yes.
I had that one too.
All right, now you have pints of beer, pints of blood, and pints of cream are the 3 they've given you. You may choose one of those or think up one of your own.
The first thing that came to my mind was blood.
You want blood? All right, let's find out if we have any blood up there. May we see the $100 response? Pints of ice cream.
Oh, boy.
Let's take a look at the
Wish I had
$250 number. That says milk.
You don't buy
Last
pints
chance
of
for
milk.
her answer, pints of blood. Here we go. Hey! Oh, you got it. Very good.
Great.
Congratulations to you for your $500 win. That means the least you'll play for is 10 times that amount, or $5,000. But you can play for $10,000 if you get a lucky spin of the wheel. So step up there and take that peg, give it a pull, and away we go.
I'm doing a David Blaine.
All right.
Hot dog. That's good.
Yeah.
You face me.
I love it.
And here we go for $10,000 with Fred Grandy. Good luck. I'm for blank. Take a look at it so that we all understand each other. I'm for blank.
Oh.
All right. Fred has his answer. He made up his mind very quickly, Edith. Now you think about it, and you try to match Fred for $10,000. What do you say?
You?
You? She's not too thrilled with her own answer. She
I
says,
thought of that.
I'm for
It's the only one that makes
you.
sense, though, I think.
Yeah.
I thought it's an election year. I thought, obviously, you're talking about candidates. But I'm not voting, so I tell you. Like you're a little bear now, don't you?
Congratulations to you.
Thank you. That's beautiful.
Edith Daniels. Now this message for America. Now, we have 2 new players. Let's welcome Tom Scrofo and Cindy Hepler. You make a very handsome couple.
Thank you.
I now pronounce you man and wife.
Oh, good luck.
All right, listen, let's get acquainted. Tom, how do you say your last name?
Scropo.
Scropo.
Yeah.
Is that Italian?
Of course.
Scropo. What's
Scropo.
it mean?
Sounds like one of the Marx
nervous.
brothers.
Tom
Harpo,
Scropo.
Chico, Scropo.
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 Means nervous, he says. No, must have some other meaning.
No.
Tell us where you're from and
Oh,
all.
well, I'm from Brooklyn, New York.
Yeah.
And I work for a sportswear manufacturer.
Yeah.
And I'm here in California to see if, I might live here. I'm checking the place out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How long you been here?
About 3 weeks.
What have you found out that's interesting so far? That's
Interesting?
appealing. It's appealing to you about living here.
You can make a right turn at a red light.
Man's got some tough you can't do that in New York. You can't do that in
No.
Brooklyn. That's for true. Yes. Anything else?
Well, the people are very nice. I'm not used to people smiling at me. I'm used to people doing something else to me, if I make,
Yeah.
I don't want to say what they do to me in New York.
Yeah.
That's
But
true.
it's nice in New York, in California.
Yeah. All right. Okay, Tom, good luck to you here. Cindy, what do you have to say for yourself?
Well, I'm married. I have 2 children. And he's in the audience.
Who, the children?
My husband.
Oh, your husband's in the audience. Cool it, you guys. Her husband's here.
And I'm going to school.
You go to school? Mm-hmm. What school?
It's night school. I'm taking a real estate course.
A real estate course? Mm-hmm. All right. I'll give you $200,000 for it, whatever you're selling there. Good luck.
You'll never buy it for that.
Tom, you have a choice of A or B.
B.
You got it. B says,
Brooklyn. B.
at the ballpark, Rick said. Throw the drunk out, man. What did Rick say? What did Rick say? Tell us what he said.
It's throw out the drunk. You who feel.
Free seat cushion night was a big success. That's because we put Blank's face on the seat cushions.
Let me see that. Is it
You see, Dolly is having a little trouble thinking because she hurt her finger.
You mean she thinks with her finger?
Right. Yes. All the brains are in her finger.
Put it down before you get into trouble.
All right. Who's this? This is yours, Tom, right? At the ballpark, Rick said free seat cushion night was a big success, and that's because we put Blank's face on the seat cushions.
Howard Cosell's.
Howard Cosell.
Never thought of it.
That's a great answer.
Jimmy Carter.
Yeah,
I don't know what to say. Mr. Scropo, me Mr. Dopo. I said Jimmy Carter. Well, I'm terribly sorry.
They like that.
Before we go any further in this exchange, I want to ask Tom a question. Now, you have to be fair and you have to be honest. Now, where do you think the girls are prettier, New York or California?
I
didn't ask you. No, I didn't
New York
ask you.
and California. I'll settle for Nebraska. I don't want to get in trouble anyway.
Listen,
Ooh, he's
you
gonna
do
get
these interviews on all the shows you go on just to
My
stop
job.
everything and you
Well,
take over and...
I was interested because I think it's probably true. Well, it's because Howard Cosell.
Howard Cosell. That's one for 10.
Well, if it's not Howard Cosell, it's rather Standby Nixon.
All right. All right. They were thinking of people, you know, who were not too popular favorites around.
I obviously didn't get the meaning of that. Because it was a fellow, right?
Yes, Rick.
Rick. He wouldn't want to sit on a man, would he?
No?
So Farrah Fawcett Majors.
Farrah Fawcett.
Well, doesn't that make sense?
In a really disgusting sort
Doesn't
of
that
way,
make
yes.
sense, though?
It makes sense to me, honey. I want to sit on Farrah Fawcett anytime. What do you say, Bart?
People had sat on this face more often, we wouldn't have gotten in so much trouble.
Right.
That's
You
true.
got it. What do you say to this, Mary?
I believe in playing it safe. This is a universally unliked face. Hitler's.
Aha, that's got it. So Tom picks up one. Cindy, now let's see how you do with your first round question.
Yours was a great.
Pete said, the fog was really bad this morning.
Just like
Wonderful.
Stokowski.
I couldn't see the guy in front of me, and I was on a blank.
What?
Not there?
That's all right.
Pretty dang bad.
Let's get on with it. Here we go, Cindy. Pete said the fog was really bad this morning. I couldn't see the guy in front of me, and I was on a blank.
I was on a bike.
On a bike?
No!
Yeah!
First thing that came to my mind.
See, these guys, you've turned them on so they say yeah to anything. Even a rotten answer like that, I was on a bike.
for the blind.
That's the first thing that came to my mind.
You mean a bicycle built for two? Is that what you're talking about?
A motorbike.
A motorbike. Oh, all right.
Well, I think it's bus, and I don't care if you like it or not.
Brett,
Good heavens, I thought I'd written bust, but I realize now I wrote bust.
you did indeed. Yes?
It seems that every day You say that no one's going to come up with the answer that the contestant said.
I say that at least once a day.
Yes, and you say it always.
Yes.
And every time I come up with it, I wonder what I am doing here.
So do we.
I can't have my own show.
Yes.
Why I need this.
Mm-hmm.
Again, Gene, as yesterday and the day before, run your old tapes. Bicycle built for two.
Ah, isn't that wonderful? The score is now tied 1-1, thanks to the brilliance.
And if anyone is wondering what happened to the doorman's uniform of the Purple Onion in San Francisco, here it is.
All right, Dolly. Fog was bad. Of course, see, the guy in front of me, and I was on a...
A plane.
A plane.
Thank you.
Good. Bart?
I don't understand that.
I was
Neither do I.
on an elevator.
An elevator. Couldn't see a guy in front of me on an elevator. I think it's quite good. It's not a booable answer.
Blow it
Mary?
out your elevator.
Somewhere there's a windbreaker missing at the roller derby. Bus.
A bus.
Isn't that what that's called? A windbreaker.
That's a windbreaker, yes. Absolutely. Now, the score is tied 1-1 at the end of round 1, and we'll continue this death-defying battle right after this. Here we go. Round 2. Now, he went first last time, Cindy, and since the score is tied, you'll go first this time.
Okay, B for Bob.
B for Bob? Who's he?
Her husband, right?
Oh, her husband,
She's a
Bob.
married person.
Phil said all you've heard, Phil said you've all heard of the TV show That's Incredible. Have you heard of that show?
Of course.
Yes, of course.
I wrote it.
Well, there's a new show about my wife's cooking. It's called That's Blank.
Oh, fabulous.
No waiting. No waiting on this one.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, everybody.
Wait, I pick up a lot of ones fast.
All right. Cindy, Phil said, you've all heard of the TV show That's Incredible? No. Well, there's a new show about my wife's cooking. It's called That's...
I had it and I can't think of it.
Well, it sounds like... Wait a minute.
Intergestion?
How many letters?
Intergestion.
Intergestion. There's no word like that.
I can't.
In is the first part of the word in what? Well, tell me what happens.
Oh, I can't think of the word. It's not.
Indigestible, is that what you're trying to say? Is that not what
similar,
you're
yes.
Similar, but that's not it.
That's similar.
We'll wait for you until you think of the word. In is the first part.
Mm-hmm.
And the second part, what does the second part mean?
Intergest. Oh, that awful. I went.
In what? Now, wait a minute. No, go ahead. Now, just figure it out. No, we'll wait.
Indigested.
What'd you say?
So cruel.
Did you say it? Mm-hmm. Has she said anything? Is she still there?
Indigestive.
She said
indigestible.
Indigestible. Well, that's the word we're going to have to take. I don't think that's what she's thinking of.
No, I wasn't.
But that's the only thing she could think of, so we have to accept it. And I wanted to help her a little more, but I couldn't.
You did everything you possibly could.
I did.
You
short of violating federal law.
Gene, you're a good person.
That's inedible. You think her answer was done? Wait till you read Bart's.
Now, you did do everything you could do short of making a pass at her. So therefore, inedible. That's what you meant, right?
Inedible is what she meant. She said indigestible.
I don't play, fortunately.
All right. Fortunately for us or for you, Charles. Dolly, what'd you have?
Well, I can't spell it, but it's what you said.
That's what I said.
Uneatable.
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 And inedible myself, too.
Inedible.
Now, just a minute. Cindy and I are bright kids. Indigestible.
Aha! So there you are.
Bart didn't have an answer.
Now, Tom, you'll have a shot at it right after we do a little business with America. Watch this, if you please. And now, listen, we got to go now, don't we?
Yep.
Oh, all right. Where do you want to go?
Someplace where there's dancing.
Want to go win a football team?
Florida.
Anybody have any motion pictures or anything, any specials or anything to plug?
Certainly.
I'm
What?
giving a raffle for myself, raffling a quilt.
Movie called Alligator comes out in the fall sometime.
I hear it's a crock.
You hear
Really?
it's a crock?
Funny, Doc. Funny. Woo! It's about an alligator walking through a pile of scropo. No.
Right. Well, all right, we'll look for that. Thank
Certainly
you, Bart.
will.
Gene Raver here. Join us next time for the match game. Goodbye.
Some of our contestants will receive a side-by-side refrigerator. Features no defrosting, extra storage in the door, separate meat keeper and vegetable bin, plus magnetic door seal from Papin. And the Dream Maker from Bassett gives just the right combination of firm support and soothing softness, covered with golden glow satin fabric for exotic elegance. Dream Maker from Bassett. And have you noticed your nails lately? Buff them to a brilliant no-polish shine with Nail Buffs, the nail treatment for the whole family, from Nail Buffs by Terrace of Springfield, Massachusetts. And from across the Pacific comes Hawaiian Tropic natural tanning lotions and oils, plus this attractive Hawaiian Tropic inflatable rack. An Ansco disc camera with fast f 2.8 all-glass lens, focusing down to 18 inches, motorized film advance, automatic sensor, electronic flash, and folding pistol grip from Ansco. Production. Program is edited for broadcast.